Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to solve the lab CSRF where token is tied to non-session cookie. This lab's email change functionality is vulnerable to CSRF. It uses tokens to try to prevent CSRF attacks, but they aren't fully integrated into the site's session handling system. For solving the lab, we are using to export server to host an HTML page that uses a CSRF attack to change the viewer's email address. We have a true credential here for solving the lab. Okay, let's go for solving the lab. First of all, I log in as a credential winner with the password Peter, and then I log in here and changing his email for connecting to burp. I switch to burp with the Foxy proxy and turn it on the intercept and update the email. You can see in here we have 4 parameters. I send it to repeater for analyzing and drop this request and turn off the intercept and switch to my VPN. Then I go to repeater and send it this parameter. We can see in a simple parameters the application redirect us, and if I go to render mode, we can see that the email changed. But for having the true conditions, we must have relevant action that is in here is changing email. We must have a cookie-based session handling. In here, there is a cookie-based session handling with a CSRF key, and we must have no unpredictable request parameters. That in here we have unpredictable parameters such as CSRF token. In here I analyzing the CSRF token. I first of all I remove it and send this request. You can see that the notification is invalid CSRF token. So this is the CSRF token that is validating from the server side. And again I remove the CSRF key and then send. You can see the invalid CSRF token notification, so the both of them is validating. For bypassing the CSRF token and CSRF key, we can use a valid CSRF token and CSRF key from another user. So I turn the incognito mode and going to login with Carlos. I copy this link and go to incognito mode and paste it here. Login as a Carlos with the password Montoya and then login. And in proxy mode I turn on the intercept. First of all I paste it in here and turn on the burp and the intercept, and then on update email you can see the parameters. I send it to repeater and drop the request and intercept that and again switch back to VPN. Okay, when we go to repeater, and this is the Carlos request. that I'm going to change the CSRF, the Carlos's CSRF to Venus CSRF and Carlos CSRF tokens to Vienna CSRF tokens, CSRF key, sorry, and I going to engagement tools, generate CSRF POC, and in here we can see that we can change the email to Vina22, and we have the value CSRF token in here, but we don't have any CSRF key in a CSRF POC generator. So what should we do? In a simple mode, the document.forms.submit automatically, and we don't have any kind of CSRF key. So I delete this, and then out of the script I will going to use this request. In here we have to use the image tag for adding the CSRF key. I'll explain this in a POC. In here I add it in here. In an image tag we use our lab ID like this, and search term like test, and then automatically our session will add in here, and we'll add our CSRF key in here. I add this, copy, and in here I paste it, and okay. We are using this image tag for adding the CSRF key in our POC, and then copy as HTML and go to the exploit server. In here we paste it and store and deliver exploit to victim. You can see that we solved the lab, but what's the point of this lab? Sometimes the web applications use the CSRF and CSRF token, but the developers didn't use this correctly, and we can use a valid CSRF key and CSRF token from another user that doesn't validation from the session, and we can use this vulnerability to exploit the CSRF attack. Hope have a good time, and thank you.